It's 7 o'clock on the dot. We is the Get Back. We are here to talk about tanking sports teams.
It was groovy.
It was groovy. It was hidden. It was hidden.
groovy.
I don't have many more lines after that, but it was groovy. It was hidden a little bit. You know what I mean?
A little bit.
Just touch. But I'm Lewis. That's Daniel. Jess will be joining us in a little bit, and we are the Get Back, and we are going to recap everything NFL Week 18 because boy, there were some great games. Let me tell you. All right, guys. Which game do we want to go through first and really dive in? What do we want to?
I think like for me personally, right? The greatest game on here. Hang on, still looking. Colts Titans. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
Not even. Jaguars Titans. I'm sorry. Jaguars Titans. I can't get the team right. No. The Saturday games are probably the most important games. We should probably touch on those first.
Yeah.
Those were the most important. So let's. You want to start with the boy, or you want to start with?
No, I think we gotta start with the boy.
Start with the boy.
Baker Boy Wonder. I think we gotta start with him.
We were live for this game.
We were live for the game. To be honest, yeah, shit weather, shit game, awful game.
There's just something about a Saturday that doesn't work with us.
You notice that? Almost every Saturday game is just cheeks. Like, just straight cheeks. I don't know. Yo, the NFL got to get rid of it because they're like, these teams don't play better on any weekend besides a Sunday. So why would you even put them on? We watched this game. 16-14, the Buccaneers win. And they kept their playoff hopes alive for one day.
For one day. For literally 12 hours. Yeah. 24 hours.
It didn't matter that the Panthers lost, and it didn't matter that the Buccaneers won, because all that the Buccaneers needed to make it to the playoffs was the New Orleans Saints to beat the Atlanta Falcons. And what did the Atlanta Falcons do? Beat the Saints. They won. And the Buccaneers are cooked. The season's a wash. 8-9, awful season, terrible season. The first 6 weeks, 7, 8, 9 weeks of the season. We were talking about Baker Mayfield as MVP candidate. And then after week 10, he just decided to, suck. Decided to be real ass at quarterbacking.
Okay.
Yeah, he was not good, and the team suffered because of it. The Buccaneers team is hot mid at its best right now. And when your quarterback is not playing well and then your defense is giving up points, yeah, you're going to lose a lot of games, and you're going to lose to teams that are just, you're flat out better than. You have more talent than. You should probably beat these teams. But they didn't. This season is such a fucking disappointment. In the offseason, when we talk about potential coaching changes, I will touch on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers because we will have to have a spirited conversation about that. Maybe that's a casual Tuesdays. I don't know. Maybe that's a casual Thursdays. I don't know, baby.
Well, we could do a slight prediction now. Do you think he makes it past Monday? Todd Bowles.
Apparently, there are reports that they don't want to get rid of him. But that was before the game. So I don't know, Jim. I think
he did win the game.
Did win the game.
I mean, he did win the game.
I don't know, Jim. If I had to be a betting man, I would say that the Tampa Bay Buccaneers love disappointment as much as they loved this season. So they probably are just sitting in the back like, oh, yeah, this season was fantastic. We love disappointing our fans. Let's disappoint him even more by bringing back the shell of himself, Todd Bowles. Let's just do that and bring back the same guys on offense and not really retool or do anything new. Let's just do the same thing and the Panthers get better, right? And then the Falcons get better, right? Michael Penix actually, plays up to standard. And then Tyler Shuck all of a sudden starts winning games, becomes 8-8. Looking for a playoff spot, 9-8. You know what I'm saying? So the NFC South secretly, sneakily, is going to get good. So I don't know what this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team needs to do. But, if I was a betting man, I don't think they really change shit because they like disappointment. They love a midseason crash. They love it. They've been doing that almost for the last 3 years. They love it. It's infectious. They love the consistency. You know what? Consistent. They're consistent.
They're consistently inconsistent.
I'll take that. And that's what a GM will take. I don't know about the GM. He'll stay, but if the coach is gone, the GM's gone too. Let me tell you. I think they need to retool this team. This is my second team. Both of my teams did not make the playoffs, so that's hideous and disgusting. I am a loser, and the Buccaneers are also a loser. Baker Mayfield, as much as I love you, as much as I am a fan of you, dating back to Oklahoma, you played like garbage, okay? And I have to hold you accountable because I am your friend, okay? I have to put your feet to the fire and tell you to make a play. That game against the Panthers, granted it was raining, terrible weather. You played awful still.
Okay, everyone off.
Yep. Played awful still, so it didn't matter. But shout out to the Panthers. They get into the playoffs at 8-9. Honestly, both teams didn't fucking deserve anything. So I'm kind of sad that one of them got in, but one of them had to.
Yeah.
It's principle. So yeah. Any thoughts on this game, Daniel? Any thoughts on this disappointment?
Yeah, I mean, like, the game itself was, I guess, the game. It was a game that was played in Tampa Bay, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I both teams didn't really do anything to impress me. Both teams just kind of stayed stagnatic, I guess is the word I'm going with.
Yeah.
The Panthers offensively, they had one decent drive in the fourth quarter, and that was a meaningless touchdown when the game was basically over at that point. And outside of that, they had the interception that got them to the red zone. They scored off of that. But other than that, Tampa Bay Bucs defense, which in of itself is mid at best, they didn't do nothing against that to really impress me. Bucky Irving had a big day for Tampa Bay. That's kind of why they won. I think just both teams are just absolutely. They're just mid. They're just not good. They're not good teams. Bryce Young, it's two good quarterbacks, not elite, not great. Two good defenses, not great, and then two good offenses, not great. It's a situation that both teams are in.
I'd say it's worse than good. I think it's worse.
I mean, the idea that an 8-9 team, a team under 500, is getting a home playoff game in the NFL when there are 6 teams in the NFC that have 10-plus wins. The Packers lost today, I lied. 5 teams in the NFC that have 10-plus wins. We'll get to the Packers in a minute. It blows my mind that you could be under 500 and get into the playoffs, and get a home playoff game. But besides the point, shout out to the Panthers. They did, good for them. They've had an up and down year. They're in the playoffs. That's a good thing for their franchise. They haven't been there in a while. Good for Bryce Young. He had a good year, right? Positives. Outside of that, everything else was absolutely terrible. Right? They couldn't be consistent. Their literal record from week 4 is win loss. It's insane. I've never seen anything like that before in my life. So they are the definition of middle of the road. So, but they're in the playoffs. Probably losing the first round, but good for them. It's a good accomplishment for them. You can't discredit that from them. They're in the playoffs. So I just find it funny too how this division literally came down to 2 teams outside in 3rd and 4th place deciding the winner of 1st place. That to me is just this division just needs to be, I don't know, eradicated. Just disperse them everywhere, make a 5-team division. Because it's but like you said, everyone in that division has talent. They're good. They're getting better. The Saints are getting better. The Falcons have a great offense, and the Panthers are on the up. The Bucs have been the team for the past 3-4 years, whatever it is, past maybe more when Tom Brady was there. So they're kind of used to this winning strategy, but hopefully the shell shocks them. Maybe it's a good thing this happens to them. Maybe it's a realization that no, we're not good enough clearly anymore. That we do need to retool and get better and get to a certain point in the season where, this team can be better and we have to adjust it and this team can win games and be a top team in this division. It just needs to be retooled. Or they blow it all up. This can go in one or two directions after this year. That's how I see it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I would I would agree with you. 8 and 9, garbage. But we had another game that was also garbage, but it was for the number 1 seed in the NFC. Okay, so these are two of the top teams in the NFC pretty much, duking it out in the same exact division, going for the 1 seed to get that first round bye. The Seattle Seahawks taking on the San Francisco 49ers in San Fran. Home game for the 49ers, and they laid the fattest egg of the Saturday. Boy, were they bad.
Excuse me while I close up and glare and smirk. Oh, what happened to Brock Purdy, guys? What happened? What happened over there? Not a great game from Brock. Played a really good defense, didn't he?
Yeah, we did.
Funny.
Yeah, 19 of 27 for 127 yards and 1 interception. Granted, it was fluky, but doesn't matter. Shows up on the stat sheet. Sam Darnold.
But you know what the stat is to me for the 49ers? How many rushing yards does Christian McCaffrey have?
23 on 8 carries.
That's why they lost. In my opinion. That's the if they can't establish their own Christian McCaffrey, they're not winning a lot of games. Sorry, he is their offense. He's just that good. And with the injuries that they have, especially on the O-line and the receiver room, they need to lean on Christian McCaffrey. So if he's not getting it done, and granted he played a great defense, I'm not putting the blame on him, but if they can't find creative patterns or creative runs or as getting the run established for him, they're not going to win a lot of games.
Yeah,
because I personally don't believe in Brock Purdy to throw the ball and win them a game. I don't.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the Bears game. The Bears game that they had a shootout in, McCaffrey had almost 100 yards on total offense. That is their key to victory. If he can get over 100 yards, I give him a good chance to win. When he can't even get more than 50 and more than 30, there's a problem.
Big problem. And it's not like this game wasn't close the whole time.
No, like the Niner defense, give them credit. They played great.
They played amazing. Like they tried their hardest to give the San Francisco 49ers offense every chance to score, and the 49ers did nothing with it. They did nothing when they got the ball on offense. They were stopped short of the sticks many times. How many first downs did they had? Read the stats, they only had 9. The Seahawks, for reference, had 23 with 37 minutes of possession time. Yeah, not winning football, let me tell you. And granted, the Seahawks offense, outside of the run game, and Jackson Smith and Jigba,
But what do they do, Lewis?
Just enough.
Just enough.
And, when this offense plays a decent team, they don't really score that many points. They kind of been a little bit of a shell of themselves offensively. And when you play a good team, right, they played the Rams, they scored a lot of points, had to come back. You barely beat the Colts. And then you're, eking by the 49ers on just, great defense alone. If this offense doesn't show up in the playoffs, man, now, granted, it could, but will it? I don't know, Jim. Right. I've seen, games where they've played equal teams to their level, and they've struggled, right? Not saying that they haven't won these games, because they have, but they've struggled. It's been tough. So when you get into that playoff environment and Sam Darnold isn't playing up to par in the first half, what are we going to do? Are we going to keep leaning on that defense? Are we going to try something new? Possibly. But I don't know, Jim. Right now, they're the Super Bowl favorites. But maybe the first round bye is good for them. Maybe it's good for them.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of teams, especially in these playoffs, where these teams have a really great defense and their offense kind of sputters, right? So those teams are very hard to kind of predict how they're going to work and how they're going to perform in the playoffs. The Seahawks are one of them. 14 wins, nothing to shy at. That defense is elite. It is a Super Bowl winning defense. can their offense do enough? That's going to be the question. And when you break it down by minute details, their run game is really good, but if you're able to stop it, can Sam Darnold get the job done? And throughout his career, he's proven he hasn't. And maybe home field will change that. Maybe being a 1 seed will change that. But is Sam Darnold going to be the guy to get Seattle into a championship game, win it, and then to a Super Bowl and win it? I don't know if I'm ready to say that. I really don't. I think that defense can. But if Sam Darnold, is Sam Darnold able to do that? I don't know. And Sam Darnold really, again, he just didn't have to do that much because the run game was so good. Like, that's just been the formula. When Sam Darnold doesn't do too much and the run game is good, Seattle wins. I've noticed that trend. So, I think matchup will matter. I think who they play in the divisional will matter. The first round bye will help. I believe that the first round bye is always going to be good no matter what. And being in Seattle is a big. That's big for them. Playing in Seattle in the playoffs, that's tough. So I can see why they're the favorite. It's a good team. It's a really good team. Mike McDonald has a really good team there. I don't know if I trust Sam Darnold right now. If I could say with confidence, I see Sam Darnold in a Super Bowl. Like what? Like what? I can't envision that. So I don't know. I think opinions will change, matchups will matter, but I'm not calling Seattle fraud, but I am calling them like they're beatable. They're a beatable team. That's what I'll say. They're a beatable team.
Yeah, and we saw that like a couple weeks ago with the Rams. But the Rams had them on the ropes. When you have the commentators talking about, well, Seattle next week, looking forward to that against this team, you know that the game is almost pretty much over. And then they get a punt return, get three and outs on the Rams offense, and then all of a sudden the game turns its tide, and then they're back, right? So but that also showed me a lot of their resilience, and in playoffs that matters too. So when they played a good team like the Rams, who they could play as their divisional matchup,
as divisional opponent, yeah,
right? Round number 3, who's gonna duke it out with that, right? It's gonna be interesting, man. It will matter about matchups for me as well. So we'll see. Seattle, Sam Darnold, another almost a 1 seed last year, now 1 seed this year. You know what? Career revival. Yeah. He's back, baby.
I think it is a good story that he did. He was in a similar situation this year than he was last year, and this year he had getting the win. He got the win this year. Get him into the 1 seed, get the bye. I think his team is better than what the Viking team was last year, but still. Good for Sam. He led that team, but the Niners, man. Their road just got a lot tougher.
Yeah, it did.
In my opinion. So
they're probably gonna be the 6th seed because the Rams are winning. So the Rams will get the 5.
The Rams are going to win.
They are going to win.
They're going to win.
So the Rams
and the Packers. Just real quick, the Packers. How are we losing to the Vikings on the last week of the season?
It's tough. You know they're gonna play the 2 seed, which is gonna be the Bears. It seems like probably.
Well, the Bears are about to get walked off because literally the Lions are going for a game-winning field goal.
Well,
with Jake Bates.
Philly also, did they just punt?
Philly right now is 4th and 3.
And it's incomplete. Washington gets the ball and the game's over. They have 3 timeouts, though. So all Washington needs to do is get a first down and they win the game. So it's either the Bears or the Eagles at the 2
and the Bears just lost.
And if the Eagles lose, stays the same.
They're the same, yeah. Of course, the Eagles will find a way to, have a chance to fuck it up.
So the Bears playing the Packers. The Bears cook them, respectfully. I think they cook them. Or do they? I don't fucking know, man. I don't fucking know.
Well, the Packers, ever since Micah Parsons went down, the Packers have just looked like a shell of themselves defensively. And Jordan Love, I don't know. Did he play today?
I don't think so.
I don't think he did, right? And we told him Malik Willis, whatever. But to almost get shut up by the Vikings and then to look like you did against the
Oh
Ravens?
no, it was Clayton Tune who played.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, they didn't care. They wanted to lose.
They didn't care.
They didn't care. They're
But the Packers to me just even going into it, like Jordan Love to me he's a good quarterback. I don't think he's better than the Bears and Caleb Williams right now, right? So, especially going into Chicago too, that's a big ask, and not having Micah Parsons is a big ask, right? So, but you're right because we don't know. It could happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
so
I just think without Micah Parsons, it'll be tough for the Packers, but the last 3 weeks haven't really convinced me of anything about them saying to me like they are going to make some noise because I don't think so.
Yeah. So the 49ers will be the 6th seed. And they're going to play either Philadelphia. Because all Commanders need to do is get a first down.
Yes.
So they will play the Philadelphia Eagles, which at this point, Jim,
that's insane.
I don't know, Jim. Who wins?
I don't know.
Who wins?
They're both a mess.
Am I gonna pick multiple upsets? Multiple.
Well, is it an upset? They're both going to be like 11-6.
I don't know, Jim. Is it an upset?
Is it an upset?
I don't know anymore. I don't know. I'm crying. I don't know. Is it going to be an upset? It could be. Could be. A lot of injuries for the 49ers. Eagles, a bit struggling here and there. You know what I mean, Jim?
I don't know,
man.
What do you do?
What do you fucking do with the NFC? Jeez. Goodness gracious. And the Bills
the Rams
play the 6th seed? Tough, dude. Tough. That's what's up. Bills gonna be 6 seed. So who they playing? The Patriots won, so I don't think Jacksonville's gonna be the 1 seed. No, because Broncos won as well. So they're playing the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Yes.
Now, Jim.
Now what do we do?
Now, what if I tell you that Josh Allen's going to go into fucking Jacksonville and wreak havoc? What if I tell you? What if I tell you?
Or will he? Because that offense, I don't know. That Jack's defense is pretty good.
You know what's funny? I feel like we're going to be really, all of us, I feel like I'm going to be so wrong in this first round. Like, I just have my feeling that I'm just going to miss on every game. Because I genuinely, this year, I don't know.
You see what happens when the Chiefs aren't in the playoffs?
Who do you pick? Who do you pick? I don't have my safety blanket. Oh,
no. I don't have my Mahomes with me.
Oh, no.
He's so clutch, though.
He's so clutch.
He's got the experience.
I don't know if you could bet on Josh Allen. And I don't know if you can bet on the fucking Lamar Jackson or the Steelers. I don't fucking know, man.
But they have legacy.
Fuck that shit. Legacy ain't gonna help you win nothing.
Because you know what it is? You have to convince me. You have to convince me that Trevor Lawrence will beat Josh Allen in a playoff game.
Now?
Because objectively, they have the better team, Jim.
You know what I'm gonna do, Jim? I'm going to play the game. Our favorite game. What was their schedule? What kind of teams did they really play? Let's take a little look-see, shall we? Cam Little, first off, goated. He's made like 5 60-plus yard field goals this year. He's insane.
Yeah.
Okay. They beat the Colts, who are on the downhill. Am I really with that? No, not really. You beat them without Daniel Jones and Riley Leonard. But you beat them. You beat the Jets, destroyed them.
Yeah.
You beat the Broncos. Good win.
Good win.
Really good win. You beat the Colts again, who
Denver.
are ass. And then you beat the Titans, who are super ass.
Mega ass.
Mega ass. You beat the in this win streak. The only good win is the Broncos win.
Yes.
They beat the Chargers 35-6, blew them out the water. I think Jacksonville's better than the Chargers right now. They beat the Cardinals, Titans, Colts on the downhill, Jets, Broncos. They beat Colts, Titans. Like, they've really only beaten, like, one good team. Jim, I don't know. But who knows? Maybe I might
Jim,
pick them.
Jim,
Who
Jim.
knows?
Listen, here's the thing, too.
Talk to me.
We could say the same thing about the Bills.
Oh, my gosh. We fucking
I mean,
nobody's going to win.
let's look at their schedule. I mean,
Holy shit, Philly has
they
the
beat
ball back.
they
How did
destroyed
they
the
get the ball back?
Panthers.
Okay, they're on the. Okay, it's 4th to 17. Oh,
They-
Von Miller
they-
got a sack. Look at him. Good for him. He got his
They beat
bonus
the
incentive.
Chiefs. They beat the Bucks. Lost to the Texans. They beat the Steelers. That's not saying much. Lost in a shootout to the Bengals. Their marquee win is that they beat the Patriots.
That's a good
That's
win.
their marquee win.
That's a pretty good win.
But then they lost. Then they beat the Browns by 3, and they lost to the Eagles by 1, and today they destroyed the Jets. So it's not giving me domination.
It's not.
It's not giving me a guarantee.
But you know what I've seen? I've seen Josh Allen go on the road to many stops and single-handedly win them games. Single-handedly kept the Bills in all of those Chiefs games when he had
Yeah.
no help. Single-handedly kept them in the game.
It's tempting.
It is.
It's tempting to say it's the Bills' year because there's no Mahomes,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's very like, all right, this is their moment.
Yeah.
I've stated this from the start. Ever since they lost to who they lose to, where I started calling for McDermott's head.
Which one?
Ever since they lost to the Falcons,
Yeah.
right? I mean, I have not been impressed by this Bills team. I really haven't.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's problems on the O-line, especially in pass protection. I think they play a good defense in the pass rush. They can get to Josh Allen. We've seen that. I think that defense is okay. It's good, but I think it's beatable. Teams have beaten it, and to me, Josh Allen still has somebody to throw the ball to. And I get it. It's easy to the Raiders won. That's so funny.
That's fucking so hilarious. That's so.
But I think there's only so much Josh can do sometimes, and this year especially, going on the road for all his games, having to go through a buzzsaw that is maybe New England, Denver, and Jacksonville this year. It's tough. It's tough to really kind of say it's a commitment, So I don't know. I think it's an interesting debate. It's an interesting question to what could happen. But to me, at the end of the day, the Bills are going to be favored because they are the Bills. And because they have the best player in the entire playoffs in Josh Allen.
But Jim, what if they, they put something in a bottle, like lightning? Ka-chow.
Ciao.
What if they strike lightning? Ka-chow.
But you know what the thing is? They might.
They might. They fucking
They
might.
just might.
James Cook might go for 200 yards on the fucking Jacksonville offense. And then we're like, oh, it didn't fucking matter when Josh Allen has a wide receiver. It didn't matter. Yo, I'm genuinely, I don't know who I'm picking.
Me neither. I have no idea.
You know what? I'm going to go through it. I'm going to pick who I think is going to win. And it may ruffle some feathers. I don't give a fuck. I'm going to pick a Super Bowl. I'm going to do it on the fly. I have no collection of thoughts in my brain.
There's gonna be no
right now.
pre-planning.
No
nothing.
pre-planning. No, it's just feeling. A bunch of feeling. I don't know what else.
Pure vibes.
Literally, just pure vibes.
God.
Man.
What? Okay. So all right. So now we have. I think we have the official bracket apart from Ravens Steelers.
Talk to me.
Right. So Broncos are the 1 seed in the AFC.
Woo.
Then you have the Patriots. Then you have the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's either going to be the Steelers or the Ravens. Then you have the
Texans.
Houston Texans, Buffalo Bills, and then the LA Chargers in the AFC.
That's
AFC
a fucking,
is really-
that's a stacked AFC. That's so
That's a stacked
good.
division.
It's so
So the
good.
so the first round's gonna be Patriots and Chargers, and then second one's going to be Bills, Jags in Jacksonville, and the 4-5 is Ravens or Steelers against the Texans.
Okay, let's pick the let's just for our sake let's just run through it, right? Let's just go through the easiest matchup, the 4-5. Whoever the Texans are playing, they're going to smack around. Thank you. That's it.
Are they?
Jim,
If
stop.
CJ Stroud doesn't show up,
Stop, Jim, stop.
and that Steeler defense, and that offense that can do just enough, or Lamar Jackson has lightning in a bottle and he turns back the clock for one game.
Ka-chow.
Ka-chow. I'm just saying, Lamar Jackson, Derrick Henry this time of year usually goes off. What if?
The Texans D line will literally smack Lamar Jackson in his mouth. Like, that's how ferocious they play. I'm picking Texans. I don't give a fuck who the 4 is. I don't care where they're playing. I'm picking the Texans. It like literally, it just doesn't matter to me.
But CJ Stroud in the playoffs hasn't shown up.
Holy shit!
We know this too.
He showed up that one game last year against
He
the
showed up
Chargers.
that one game.
I'm not gonna lie, it's just the Chargers now. He beat the Browns too. Hold on, chat. Beat the Browns in that 1 year against Joe Flacco, but he won.
He did win.
He won that game. You know, if he didn't see Patrick Mahomes, he might have went to the AFC Championship game. Jim, let me tell you, DeMeco Ryans, good coach. Got a lot of grit, a lot of moxie. You know what I mean?
Can't coach offense for shit.
No. But that defense, though.
It is a leader.
It's so good, dude.
And then, what do you do, Bill? What do you do, Bills Jags? I don't even know yet.
Fuck me. I don't know. I genuinely don't know. No. Oh no. I don't know.
What's
Jim.
funny too is the Jags have done this without like two of their best receivers.
Yeah.
And all their receivers are also not that great.
I mean, Jacoby
they're good.
Jacoby Myers is good.
Jacoby Myers is good.
Jacoby Myers is good. Brian Thomas.
BTJ is inconsistent.
He drops. He's, no Travis Hunter.
Drop some balls.
No Travis Hunter.
No Travis Hunter. Christian Kirk is there.
No. He's on Houston.
Oh no, he left.
Yeah, he left. Parker Washington.
Parker, that's what I'm thinking.
You never like the Parker Washington. Come on, Jim.
I think all of them are better than Khalil Shakir.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
They're all better than
I don't
Keon
know
Coleman.
who to pick. Oh no. I don't know, Jim. Oh fuck. Who do I pick?
But then at the end of the day, Josh Allen just needs Dawson Knox and Dalton Kincaid. And weather won't be a factor. It's going to be sunny and beautiful. It's Florida.
We'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out.
Figure that shit out. All right, Broncos taking on the Chargers.
No. Patriots taking on the Chargers.
Oh,
Broncos are the one
excuse me. Patriots taking on the Chargers. Oh, Patriots fucking slapped them silly, bro. What?
Yeah.
What are you talking about? Patriots slapped them up.
Yeah.
Easy, without a doubt. Run through them. Yeah. That's probably the easiest game to pick. That's actually the easiest game. So I think there's only.
If the Chargers had an O-line, I would consider it. I would think about it, but they don't.
They don't. They don't have an O-line.
They don't.
And Patriots got potentially the MVP of the league. Jim.
I'm gonna throw up my sushi that I just ate.
I know. It hurts. But Drake May, he is a good guy. He's a good guy. And he's played really well this year.
Sure.
Led the Patriots back to their winning ways, and last year 3-14. This year 14-3.
They were.
That's a crazy turnaround.
Circle.
That is literally the circle of life. How the fuck
circle.
did they get on top? What kind of jiu-jitsu did you do? Yeah.
And then the NFC. So Seahawks are the 1 seed. Talked about that. The Bears, the Chicago Bears, are the 2 seed. The Eagles are the 3 seed. The 4 seed is the godforsaken Carolina Panthers, who are 8-9.
Yeah.
and now the wild card teams, which is just this is so funny. Wild card teams. The 5 seed is the San Francisco 40. They're San Fran 49ers.
Oh no! They're the 6th seed now.
Oh yeah, the Rams won.
The Rams won.
It's the Rams,
Mm-hmm.
LA Rams, then the 49ers, and then the Green Bay Packers.
At the 7. Yep.
So first round, 4-5. The 4-5 first.
4-5, yeah.
Carolina is going to get smacked around by the Rams.
But wait, Jim, wait. Did they win or lose their last game? Jim. Holy shit, Jim. The Panthers are going to beat the Rams. Holy shit. They're going to win. They're going to fucking win. They're going to win.
Happens,
Holy
if
shit.
that happens, bro.
Oh, my God. Holy shit. They got to turn it back. They lost 2 in a row. They lost to Seattle. Then they lost to the Seattle, great team. One seed. You lose to them.
1 seed.
You lose, right? Right? And then you play the Bucks, right? Shitty weather, right? Chop it up to that.
Right.
Shitty weather.
Shitty weather.
Right? Can't grip the ball, right? You know,
Right.
incomplete flea flicker,
Come back
fumbling.
home. You're in Carolina.
Yeah, you're at home. Keep pounding. You know what I mean? Get the fucking drum out. Get the fucking Black Panther. Boom, 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 boom. You know
Bring
what
back
I mean?
Cam Newton. Bring back Luke Kuechly in the building.
Yes, get Steph Curry in the
Vibes are
building.
back.
I don't fucking care. Get whoever you want. Fucking put Thomas Davis and Luke Kuechly back on defense. They can still play today. Okay? Get fucking Julius Peppers for all I care about. All right? Fucking sign Adam Thielen off the fucking Pittsburgh Steelers squad. Again. Do it again. Okay? No, but in all seriousness, the Rams are going to smack them. They're going to smack them. Respectfully.
Then what the hell do we do with the 3-6? Eagles 49ers.
I'm not going to say my pick.
Me neither.
But boy, oh boy, is this going to cause a lot of tension.
I'm not going to say my pick because I genuinely might change my pick.
I don't know who I'm picking.
I genuinely might change my
Like, the Eagles have the talent, right? They have the defense. They have the good offense still. But they've struggled a little bit this season, right? And we saw it a couple of years ago where they just looked flat against the Bucks and they got destroyed, right?
They might have the better running back right now.
I don't know, Jim. The D-line, of the Eagles, has stifled a lot of good teams. And, we just saw what the 49ers didn't do good against the Seahawks, which was run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So a wise man would pick the Eagles. You would think.
But are we wise?
I don't fucking know.
I don't know.
I don't know who to pick. I'm genuinely, scared to pick.
You know what it is? I think once you make a pick, you have to ride it.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. Like that's the thing here. Like once you make a pick, you have to feel justified by it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to pick against them.
Mm-hmm.
But can you really ride with the Eagles and the 49ers?
I don't know who to fucking ride with. Is CMC is the fucking White Dragon gonna get put on the playing board? I don't know, Jim. Are they gonna just stuff the run? Is Brock Purdy hurt? I don't know. How many O-linemen is hurt? How many defensive players are hurt for the 49ers? All of this is screaming, go pick the Eagles, and you don't even fucking blink. But still, it's the Eagles' late season struggles on offense. We just saw what the 49ers defense did with the fucking Seattle Seahawks defense. The number 1 point scorer in the league held them to 13 points. Did all they damn could, respectfully. Shout out to Robert Saleh. He's done a really good job with that group. Really good job. He has redeemed himself from a laughingstock of a coach to being the best defensive coordinator in the league. Arguably. Because of what he's doing with talent like that, you give him his actual, creme de la creme players, the league might be cooked. I don't know. I don't know. They might be the best defense in the league if everybody's healthy. I don't know, Jim. So what do? Do you go with, the team that's been kind of hot, playing decent, bending but don't break? Brock Purdy's looked good over the last, 4 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks, 6, 7.
6, 7.
What do you do? Or do you ride with Jalen Hurts, who just lost to the fucking companion? Oh, wait, no. Jalen Hurts, they didn't even play their starters, did they?
No.
No, they didn't.
They beat the Bills last week.
They beat the Bills.
They beat the Bills last week.
But you know what? Yeah, I'm going to keep it a stack. Josh Allen should have completed that pass. You should have lost that game, respectfully. But you won. But I don't know. Jim.
That's the thing.
I don't
But that's the thing, though. They won.
Oh, fuck, I don't know. And they look dominant on defense.
Yeah.
But they broke almost in the end. I don't know, Jim.
There's so much to think about because they play decent one week, but how much do we judge it? And are the Niners a better defense than the Bills' defense? Are they really with all the injuries?
Mm-hmm.
How will they stack up against them?
Yep.
They couldn't stop the run against the Seahawks, but they stopped the run against the Bears, but the Bears outpassed them. You just don't know.
This is so strange. I just don't know what to pick. Just don't know. What do we do? And then we got the 2 versus the 7. Bears versus Packers.
Bear down. Bear down.
I'm gonna bear down with you, but fucking, it could get a little scary.
It's gonna be a little bit nervy.
A little bit nervy. Oh no!
Listen, Caleb Williams in a playoff game. I don't know. Will he shit the bed? I don't know.
So we've seen Jordan Love in a playoff game. Look pretty.
Yeah.
Look pretty good. Looked all right. Looked all right. Looked all right. Jim. And then the Packers were just fucking beating the Bears. Crazy.
Yeah, and they had that crazy fourth quarter comeback. They recovered an onside kick. Who recovers an onside kick anymore? And then he went down and scored a touchdown on 4th and 4 to tie the game. They went to overtime and they won the game
on a crazy
go
pass
route
to fucking DJ Moore, right?
Yeah.
No, Jim.
It's been
am I wrong for saying that the 5, 6, and 7 can all win their matchup respectfully? Am I wrong for saying
you're not.
that?
You're not. And that's the crazy part.
Fuck, I don't know where to go with. Fuck. Give me the shirt thing. Where's the Chiefs? Bring them here. Get fucking Mahomes off the rehab table and fucking get him in the game. Fuck. Where's my shirt thing here? There's no shirt thing. Shit. Jesus, I'm nervous. Why am I nervous? I didn't even fucking make a pick yet. Oh, bear fucking down. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know if the Bears like the cheese. I don't know, dude. Oh, no. I don't know what to pick. Oh, I love the playoffs. This is fantastic.
I know. But before
oh my
we get
God,
out of
if
football,
the fucking Giants were in the playoffs, I would be stressing my ass off. Holy shit.
Oh, I know you will. I know. Imagine if the Jets got there. My God.
Oh, goodness.
Can you imagine?
Oh, goodness.
We can only hope.
Yeah.
But hey.
Maybe next year.
Heck, an overall pick. Don't even got to trade for it. We stay up. We stay losing.
Honestly, the Jets really won in this situation. They really won.
Yeah.
And if you don't like any of the quarterbacks this year, you know what you do? Trade that pick for more picks. Trade that pick for more picks. Just trade that pick for more picks. It's great.
But you know what you could do? You know what you could do too? Mm-hmm. You could trade it for Joe Burrow. You have the 2nd overall pick now.
That's really
good. If Cincy really wants to rebuild, and they want to start anew, and they want to start with a fresh new quarterback, you have the 2nd overall pick. That's a quarterback spot. Always is. You have the 15th overall pick this year too, and you got 2 picks next year. We have the assets. Jess, I know you're listening. We have the assets. We could go get him. We can go get Joey B.
You know what? Wouldn't mind it. Cincinnati has the 10th overall pick too. Give Cincinnati your 2nd overall pick, and they let them keep their 10. You get Joe Burrow. Fuck it. You get Joe Burrow.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
They can keep it.
Fucking keep it.
We don't need it.
You think Cincy wouldn't do that? They'd fucking have 3 first round picks. They get the 2nd. They keep their 10. 2 first round picks inside of the top 10. That's fantastic. Then they get the Colts first round pick, and then your first round pick next year too. And then fuck it, throw in another first round pick too. Throw in 4. Fuck it, and then put in a 2nd in there to fucking spice it up.
Right? Yeah, but we have to get back a 3rd. Be respectful. Be respectful.
Yeah, you're at least getting back a fourth, bare minimum.
Yeah, respect. I mean, you have to. You have to. I Joe Burrow and a fourth,
And
respectfully.
you give them you trade away like Justin Fields too. Give them Justin
No,
Fields
no,
contract.
no,
They'll
no,
take it.
no, no, no,
They'll take it
no,
from
no.
you.
We'll cut them. No, we'll do them a favor. We'll cut them for them.
He'd be like, hey, we'll cut him for you. It's all right.
We'll cut them.
Don't worry.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, Sally. We'll cut him. Don't worry.
We'll come for you.
But the Vegas Raiders, they get the first overall pick, so we know who they're taking.
Obviously, the 6'5.5" quarterback from Indiana. I mean, you obviously take the 6'5.5" quarterback.
Son, that was perfect execution of the meme. Holy shit, Colin Coward, you fucking schmuck. You obviously take the 6'5.5" guy. You obviously take him. Obviously. 6'5" and a half.
I love when you do that. You squint your eyes.
Like it's so condescending. You obviously
take the 6'5.5" guy out of Indiana. Obviously. But yeah, I mean that to me that has to be the pick. But it's the Raiders.
You know what they might go? You know what they might say? What's the guy from Oregon? Dante Moore. You're my guy. And then all of a sudden, maybe you don't trade for Joe Burrow. Keep them picks. Jack.
Honest to God, right? And this is just genuinely how I feel it should go. It should go down, right? Genuinely, as a Jet fan, this is what I'm saying. As a Jet fan, what I would think should happen if Joe Burrow is genuinely not available, genuinely, like Cincinnati was like, jokes, guys, jokes. He's actually really happy here. Jokes. He's good, right? If that is the case, I think what you do is you wait, see what the Raiders do. If they are going to pick Mendoza, and that's 100% confirmed, and that's happening, I'm saying like on draft night too, you hear Mendoza coming out of his mouth the first overall pick, right? I think what you do, I do not like Dante Moore. I'm not a Dante Moore fan. I think there are problems with him. I don't like his accuracy. I don't like how he plays, and I think he's too much of he's too inconsistent for me right now, right? And you need a guy who's ready right now. So I would personally trade the pick, go lower in the draft, go for like a team like 6, give it to Arizona. You know, get their 4, get an extra pick back, whatever it is. Let them do their draft, right? I would punt to next year, get your quarterback next year. I would draft this year Diego Pavia in the second round. You see what you bring him in. You see what he can do.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. You might get him later than that. You might have to spend like a fourth, fifth round pick on him.
Whenever it is, right? I would get Diego Pavia, second, third round, fourth round, whatever it is. You see what he can do. If he's good, great. We got a quarterback. If he's not, you cut your losses, right? You go get a veteran. You go sign a veteran. Maybe you trade for Kyler Murray. I don't know. You see what you can do, right? Just throwing ideas out there, and you see what happens. And then if none of them work out, you go get your quarterback next year, which is going to be loaded. You have Arch Manning. You have Ty Simpson. You have possibly Trinidad Chambliss as well. So you have guys there who you can go get, who I think are a lot better than Dante Moore. I think Mendoza's the guy, and if it's not Mendoza, I don't want Dante Moore. And I'd rather trade the pick, go draft a receiver in the first round, go draft a cornerback in the first round, maybe even a linebacker, I don't know. And you just you rebuild and you sign players of free agency, and you have this team be built for your quarterback for next year, for 2026, coming out of the draft. That's what 2027, excuse me, coming out of the draft. That's what I would do if I was the Jets general manager.
Thank you. Jets general manager. Thank you. Now, as the Giants general manager, clearly, Joe Shane's not going to be hired anymore, so I'm going to be employed. Okay? So here's what we do with the 5th overall pick, right?
It went from 1 to 5 in 2 weeks, by the way.
I hate it so much. You see what happens when we win shit games? We just drop like 4 spots. I love it so much. I hate this team. So what we're gonna do to upgrade this team is now we have the 5th overall pick, right? We could do a lot of things, right? Let's just look at some draft prospects here. Let's just look at some draft prospects here, guys. You know, I'm just saying, guys. You know, get the 5th overall pick. You got Jordan Tyson sitting right there. It's a good pick. I like a wide receiver, right? Tennessee is probably going to take Carnell Tate because he's sitting right there. So they might take him, okay? Or you want to be great. You want to get another stud defensive end linebacker hybrid. Go for Arvell Reese. I like that pick, right? You want to solidify your O-line even more? Go with Francis Marianoa. Do that. Do you want a better running back? Jeremiah Love. Trade down. Fuck it. Like there's a lot of good players here that you can easily, make happen. That I think is good. Wide receiver, defense specifically linebacker. I like Arvell Reese. I think he's a really good player. So getting him with the 5th overall pick, I think will be a steal. I think would be really good. I think we can coach him up. I think him and Abdul Carter wrecking havoc on the edge at certain points in the game would be fucking spectacular. That's if we don't sign a wide receiver in free agency. This all hinges on free agency. At some point it does. Because we're going to have to see what the Giants want to do at the wide receiver position. Right? You have Malik Neighbors. You have that guy. Darius Slayton's not the guy. Get him out of here.
Not that guy, pal.
You're
You're not that guy.
Fuck out of here. Wan'Dale Robinson is. You keep him in the slot. You need another fucking big body receiver across from Malik Neighbors to at least alleviate some of that pressure from him, right? And then you give Jackson Dart another weapon, see what he could really do. For me, it all depends on what Arizona does. What Tennessee does. If they don't take Carnell Tate, you take Carnell Tate every time, and you fucking say, this is a great draft. And then you walk out of the draft room, and then you wait till day 2. But if they do, Jordan Tyson's sitting right there. Granted, I don't like his injury history, so that might be a bit of a But I like Arvell Reese, a dominant defensive player on that amazing Ohio State defense. Why not? Why not get a leader? Your defense is already decent enough, right? Get the right defensive coordinator in here. Put these guys in positions to make winning plays. And who knows, you may not be giving them as many leads next year as you were this year.
I think my thing for the Giants, right, is you take best available player.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's what the situation you're in. I think you could argue you need help a little bit everywhere, right? My thing, I think your offseason really hinges on who the head coach is going to be and the staff around him.
Mm-hmm.
That, to me, is going to be the most important part of this offseason for the Giants. Who is going to be in here? What's his vision going to look like? And I think in the draft, because you have the option to go best available player, you don't need the quarterback. You don't need to draft any specific position. You kind of have free reign. So I'm not really worried about the draft for you. You have to go get this right, the head coaching right, and the staff around him right. Because that will determine the next 3 to 4 years of this franchise going forward. And the direction it goes in. So to me, whether it's Mark McCarthy, whether it's, Chris Shula, whether it's, Stop Marcus Freeman, see who maybe gets fired. Maybe Todd Bowles will go. Maybe Pete Carroll becomes available. Maybe Mike Tomlin becomes available. Maybe Sean McDermott becomes available. If those guys miraculously get fired, I think, it's worth the consideration. So, I don't know. I think it's gonna come down to your head coach. Who's it gonna be? What's the staff gonna look like? Who's gonna be around him? And that's gonna determine this whole offseason going forward for the Giants.
Yep. And I think we should talk about a really good achievement that happened today. So the New York Jets went an entire season without an interception.
Oh, you're talking about the bad one.
Yeah.
So about,
this is an amazing achievement. Because how ass can you be?
First of all, shout out to Myles Garrett, breaking the sack record. 23 sacks in a single year. Record that stood for almost 50 years now. Broke my... not 50 years. Yeah, 50 years kind of, because C.J. Watt tied the record. He didn't break the record.
Mm-hmm.
Myles Garrett broke the record that Michael Strahan had at 22 and a half. He got 23. So shout out to Myles Garrett, broke the sack record, great achievement, proving why you give him $100 million and why he deserves that contract. If only the Browns were better. But they have such a truth. The difference maker. Perfect timing.
5% Puerto Rican.
5% Puerto
Good kid. Good kid. I knew I liked them.
Now, what is the great achievement that miraculously is never this may never be broken. Understand, this may never happen again. This may be a one-time NFL record.
The New York Jets didn't get an interception all season long.
All year! 18 games! Not one interception. Bro, how does that happen? I saw 3 today that were just tipped. We can't catch a tipped ball.
Nope.
What? Azari Thomas. We can't get a pick.
Nope. Nope.
Oh.
Not a single one. But hey, guys. Listen, Aaron Glenn. He's the truth. Just wait till year 2. That year 2 turnaround with a quarterback in there. Whew. Gonna be looking like the Patriots. Let me tell you.
Yo. We might go 19 games without an interception.
Oh, fuck.
Think about that.
You might go like 25 games without an interception.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
This may never happen
Son,
again.
The first
This may be
the first
record
pick
that is never broken.
The first interception that the Jets defense gets after like how many odd games? It's gonna feel like popping a fresh like can of Coke and taking that first sip. It's gonna feel fantastic. And here is Jessica. She's arrived. Now, Jess.
I made it.
The playoffs are set besides the 4 seed from the AFC.
But I missed it, so you have to go over it.
Well, we'll go over it in about 5 to 10 minutes. A quick version, quick summary. Okay? So here we go, Daniel, the playoff picture. The Patriots clinch. Nope. Do they?
The Broncos clinched the first seed.
My
God.
My bad. My bad. Okay, now it updated. All right. The Broncos clinched the first seed in the AFC. Great season by the Broncos. The Patriots are the number 2. The Jaguars are number 3. The 4 and the 5, the 4 seed, still to be determined. The Texans are the 5th seed. The Buffalo Bills are the 6th. And the LA Chargers are your 7th seed. Boy, oh boy, what the fuck are we going to do? Jess, me and Daniel were talking about, this playoffs might be the hardest to predict or might be the hardest to make a pick because you don't have that for sure fire guaranteed lock pick. Just like the Kansas City Chiefs. Just like a Patrick Mahomes. Right? There's nobody that I can really lean on.
I feel like that's not true.
Oh, Jim?
Because we have Josh Allen.
Oh, let's go, baby. Come on. Jess, talk to me, Jess. Jess, convince me. I need
I just
it.
realized I never hooked up my microphone.
It doesn't matter. You're go off, Queen. Go off. Why should I pick Josh Allen to win it all? Why?
I mean, because out of everyone in the AFC who's going to the playoffs, who's going to also the playoffs? He's beat. Like they're not as good. Like I think the Bills have a lot of experience, and this is his year, yo. He knows Pat Mahomes is not there. He knows that. I feel like he's gonna be a wild horse. He's gonna do it all himself. He's gonna go in for every touchdown for himself. It's not. I think we're gonna see him put up 50 fucking points each game.
Now, Jess, they play the Jaguars in the first round.
Yeah,
That's
they're
a
gonna crush
guarantee?
them. Yeah.
Crush them? Damn, I love your confidence. God bless you. Because I can't make that big.
Everyone looks like panicking over here.
They're on fire. I get it. But I feel like playoff experience matters.
Whew.
And they have had some. They had one, a few years ago?
Yes.
I don't know. It may be a close game, but I don't see the Jaguars beating the Bills.
Yo, I love the confidence. Jess is
But
coming
that's
out, shoot for the hip. Bill, 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 Bill. Jaguars fucking suck.
I get the Bills have been very inconsistent in many points of their three phases, but it's fucking Josh Allen. Like, you have to give him that respect. If you're gonna give Patrick Mahomes that respect, you have to give it to him. Like, if he wasn't who he was, you could probably lean on the Jaguars. But this is Josh Allen. You know what he does.
Jim.
Jess, Daniel, I think we know who Jess is picking for the Super Bowl. I think we found the next person to glaze for Jess.
I don't know about the Super Bowl, but I think they can beat the Jaguars.
Fair enough. All right, now we got the NFC.
I do prefer the Bills over the Patriots in the Super Bowl. You have to admit you'd rather see them.
You rather see? Yes. But who do I think will be? I don't know, Jim. I don't know. But in the NFC, we have the Seattle Seahawks, who clinched the number 1 seed on Saturday. Good for Sam Darnold. Good for the Seahawks. They're back in action, 14-3. The Chicago Bears are your 2 seed at 11-6. The Philadelphia Eagles at the 3. The Carolina Panthers clinched today because the Falcons fucking won. And Tampa Bay is no longer there. We talked about it. I've already had my sad cope. And I'm sad. My guy Baker Mayfield will not be enjoying this playoffs for the first time in a while. So he gets to sit on the couch. He gets a break. You know what I mean? It's well needed. You know what I mean? He needed that.
It was a shitty year.
It was bad year. You come back next year strong, Baker. Don't worry, man. You're going to be all right. And then we have the LA Rams at the 5. We have the San Francisco 49ers at the 6. And we have the Green Bay Packers as your 7th seed.
Who's playing next weekend?
What do you mean?
So the Seahawks are off. So the Bears are playing the Packers.
Oof.
That's the 2-7.
Oof.
The Bears are going to win.
Okay.
Oh, no suspense.
Interesting. The 4-5 is the Rams and the Panthers.
They're going to smash the Panthers.
Right, we agree. Now, the one that me and Lewis have been debating for like 15 minutes.
Yeah.
The 49ers and the Philadelphia Eagles as the 3-6. What the fuck do you do there?
It's going to be a great game, but it's kind of...
Who do you pick, Jim?
You would think that the Niners are probably like praying and hoping for the Panthers or someone else. And they thought they were going to get away easy in the first round. But the Eagles, I think, come on, we all could admit that the Eagles could be a different beast in the playoffs. So that's going to be...
It's tough, Jim. Tough.
We don't know.
I don't know, Jim.
But honestly, I think the Eagles will probably win that one.
But Jim, how can you be so confident, Jim? Jim, look, I'll make a deal.
Guessing.
I'll make a deal.
Because it's hard. But I just feel like because we saw like the Niners can't stop anything, and I just think the Eagles will take full advantage of that. And then if Kyle Shanahan decides to sleep on the offense again, they're fucked.
Daniel,
and they're going to be in Philly.
Do with me, Jess. We'll make you a deal.
Okay.
Brock Purdy Super Bowl. We'll make you a deal. All right. All right. We'll also make you a deal.
Be a Mac Jones Super Bowl.
Josh Allen Super Bowl. We'll make you a deal. What's it say? Huh?
I was the one who said it would be the Niners and the Bills.
Yo, Nostradamus.
That was my prediction.
Nostra fucking Dom over here, baby.
She did, and I said I'll throw up at work. You don't remember that?
Oh,
yeah. Now that might not actually happen. I think the Bills have a better chance of making it to the Super Bowl than the Niners.
Do they though? I don't know.
Do you see what? But do you see what happens when Patrick Mahomes is not there?
Yeah,
Who knows?
It levels the fucking playing field. Thank God. Thank God. Yeah, I don't give a fuck that he's not there. Good riddance. Go get healed. We'll see you next year. Like,
yo,
I have no qualms about him missing the goddamn playoffs.
Yes.
And all the media people. Was it Rich Eisen?
They played in the last 7 straight
Rich Eisen, one of these. You know, he's like, we're going to miss Patrick Mahomes, and you can't say you're not going to miss the Chiefs. And it's just like, yes, the fuck I can. I'm not a Chiefs fan. Only people that are going to be missing Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are Chiefs fan, the kingdom. That's not going to be anyone else who's been dying to get a fucking chance. If you are another team's fan and you're gonna miss Patrick Mahomes smashing your team into the ground, you're kind of like revoke your fucking card.
It's a
already.
weird
Like,
fetish you have.
It's true. It is a weird fetish. It's a weird fetish. It's weird. Goodbye.
But you know what's funny, Jess? Before you came on, I was like, "Oh no, I don't know who to pick. I need my safe pick. I need my Patrick Mahomes here. I need to cuddle him up. I need to put him over my shoulder. I need to cuddle Patrick Mahomes. I don't know who to pick, Patrick. Please." Yeah, Patrick was always there, being like, "Don't worry,
Makes
guys.
it more
I'll get
fun.
there.
It
Don't
makes
worry,
it more
guys.
fun.
You pick me, I'll get you there. Don't worry, guys. I'm Patrick Mahomes. I'll put you right over."
I can beat Josh Allen. It's
There you go.
okay.
Yeah,
Beat Joe
Jess.
Burrow.
And
Listen, I'll go.
now we got to answer chat. Now we're talking
in
about the Jets. All right, with Dante Moore. Are the Jets going to draft Dante Moore? Daniel. And Jess, you
Well,
both are
Daniel
Jess.
I heard Daniel's ran. He don't want
I
him.
typed that question like minutes ago.
Sorry, we were on heated time. Sorry, chatter. Sorry. All right.
Yes.
we were heated.
But yeah, I think if the Raiders don't draft Mendoza, I think you draft Mendoza. If they do draft Mendoza, I think you trade the pick. And I think you go get. I think you trade the pick, you go down, you draft a receiver, you draft a cornerback with the picks. And then you do whatever, and then you wait for next year. You go get a veteran quarterback. You draft Diego Pavia in the second, third round, whenever it is. See what he can do. But I think the other option is if Joseph A. Burrow is available. If Joey B is out there, and he is legitimately sad in Cincinnati, and he's upset, and he doesn't want to be there anymore, I think you have to try to at least attempt to go get Joe Burrow. I think that has to be the move in the play. So that's my answer.
The live chatter says he agrees with you.
Yeah.
That they're gonna make a trade.
Now.
If you come here.
I honestly don't think that's what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna draft Dante Moore and mess him up, and then the same cycle goes on and on and on.
Yeah, that's fucking PTSD right there. You see that shit? That's real life PTSD for you, kids.
That's 40 years of PTSD. Daniel's lucky. You're just 20 something.
Yeah.
I can see it now, man. For real. I think they are going to draft more. And once again, it's
tough, you know. Shout out to Michael Lowry. Shout out to Jordan G in the chat. Shout out to you guys. But guys, we have a big important game coming up in 13 minutes. It is the Baltimore Ravens taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Who do we have? Who are we going with in this game?
I have no idea.
I don't know, Jim. Because you want to know why? You know what? I'm going to say it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care who wins. They're getting smacked by the Texans, respectfully. So I don't care who wins this game. Maybe if it's the Ravens, it's a bit more fun.
Okay. All right. How about this? How about we rephrase the question?
Go.
Not who's gonna win. Who needs to win this game for their franchise?
That's a great question.
For their players.
That's a great question.
Who needs to win this game for the Ravens and Steelers tonight?
Oh, Steelers. Steelers need it more.
I would say the Steelers.
The Steelers need it more.
Steelers need to win this game. Mike Tomlin's legacy's on the line. And potentially he's on a potential hot seat, you know. And, you know, I think a lot of, you know, people don't want to believe it, don't want to, you know, see anything happen with Mike Tomlin, don't want to see the change. But I truly believe that if the Steelers, you know, lose this game and don't make the playoffs, they might be looking at Mike Tomlin saying, you know what, I think, you know, maybe we separate amicably. Maybe we, you know, get a divorce, but, you know, we have a prenup attached. You know what I mean? Like, you know, the terms were already set from the beginning. You know what I mean? Maybe just leave.
I don't think I think after 20 years they may still not fire him. I think they probably should, but they probably won't. But you know, it'll also be Aaron Rodgers last year. So I definitely think he's a bit more hungry for it. But the Ravens, as long as you have Lamar Jackson, you have a chance, and he's going to be in the NFL within the foreseeable future. Yes, he'll have another chance next year. He's not done. But this guy definitely is. I feel like it may be more personal for him, but it's definitely up in the air because who fucking is gonna win this game?
I don't know, Jim. I don't know.
I think it can go either way. I think whether it's Lamar, whether it's Rodgers, I think the Steelers probably need it more, just because they need to be a playoff team to justify their absolutely mid-year. The Ravens kind of have a built-in excuse with Lamar getting hurt for most of the year, and if he probably wasn't hurt, we probably wouldn't be having this conversation right now. So I think the Steelers probably do need it to justify it. I don't think they need to justify Mike Tomlin. But in Lewis's case, if you want Mike Tomlin out of there, they have to lose this game. Yeah. Right? So, I don't know. I think the Steelers have to win. I think they probably will win. I think they have probably the better team on paper. But when they play on the field, they look like they half-ass everything. So who knows? Tonight it can go either way. So, but it's in Pittsburgh. That's a big thing for Steelers in Pittsburgh. Rodgers needs to have a legacy game. We'll see what he can do. Or if he's going to be packing it in. Who knows? And I don't believe he will.
He's packing it in. He can't come back now. Come on.
No DK Metcalf is gonna hurt them big time.
Big time. It hurt them big last week. They couldn't even beat the Browns.
Dope, yeah. That guy is such a dope, and I think it truly is gonna cost the Steelers. Watch.
There we go. We heard it from the peanut gallery itself, yo. So this is gonna be a spectacular stream. That's coming up next. But thank you guys for being here. Shout out to my Get Back crew. We got Daniel right up top. We got Jess right up top. I'm right here. I'm Lewis Fletcher. And that has been the Get Back stream. Thank you guys so much. We're
coming back for the game.
We're coming back.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back. Literally
this episode
10
is
minutes.
Over.
10 minutes, we'll be back.
This episode is over. Watch this first and then go watch the stream episode.
We'll be back.
There you go.
There we go. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, take it easy. We'll see you guys in 5 minutes. Bye.
Don't kiss people.